Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror.
So today we're doing our top 10 horror characters that absolutely deserve their fate.
And now some of these deserved it tenfold. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why these characters deserved their fate. And let's get it started right at number 10.
So number 10, we have Juno. That's from The Descent. She is horrible. She is a best friend that lied and was
having an affair
with her best friend's husband, and then she acts like she's there for her after Sarah loses her husband and her daughter, and she never told her, and it's just how horrible. Like, I don't know, when someone like that, like they absolutely deserve what
I love in this scene is when Sarah drops the necklace.
Yeah.
And then she sticks Juno in the leg. I ignore the descent too. So this is Juno's death to me.
Yeah.
Juno does not survive this, in my opinion.
Yeah, because how the hell is she going to be down there that entire... That's dumb. Yeah. That's dumb. She got what she got.
I will say this. Juno is a badass, but she's a terrible person that got what she deserved.
Yeah, and she's a horrible best friend. That is the most despicable best friend I could ever imagine.
I agree. The necklace has the engraving on it. Like, it's fucking... I mean, the husband's just as bad here.
The husband is bad. That motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So he got what he deserved, too.
Yeah, just
but I just wanted to clarify that. The husband's not innocent in this.
No.
He's just as guilty.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit, too.
It's just bad enough when it's like, your husband, but then your best friend, too. Yeah. Like, that's horrible.
If your spouse is having an affair, that sucks. If your spouse is having an affair with your best friend, the person you're supposed to trust more than anybody else.
Yeah, that you go to about stuff that that's horrible.
Terrible.
Yes.
Speaking of affairs and pieces of shit, coming in at number 9, we have Trevor, Helen's husband from Candyman. Now, I stand on this hill that if you are a teacher of any academy or school, I don't care if it's a college institution, you're sleeping with a student, it's a violation of ethics, in my opinion, and in my opinion, it's wrong. So not only is he cheating on his wife, who he sends to a mental institution, he's cheating on her with a college student that's one of his own students, using, in my opinion, his position of power over this young lady that's a student in his classroom.
Mm-hmm. I love that he gets got and
Helen.
Yeah. And he's sitting in there like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I'm with this young, immature girl.
Looking at my bubblegum pink walls that she just painted.
Like, obviously the grass wasn't greener on the other side, was it, Trevor?
And he deserved it. When you see Helen come back, I would love to, maybe even now, see a continuation of Candyman with the Helen Lyle story and see her direction that they take with Helen being the candy woman. I think that would be such a cool thing to continue now. But Trevor, you got and you deserved it.
Yeah, and you suck, Trevor.
Yeah.
Number 8, we have AJ from Barbarian. This mother effer.
This fucking guy, man.
Yeah, like, it's like you think he's sorry at one point, and like maybe...
Well, at first you don't even believe it, because at first you think he sexually assaulted a woman.
Yeah.
And he plays it off so well that you don't think...
And then you hear him on the phone.
Well, then he talks to his buddy, and he's like, yeah, we fucked. And, she took a little bit of convincing, but me, I'm a strong-willed guy.
Fucking disgusting.
And it's like,
no
dude,
means no, AJ.
Yeah.
No means no. And then you think maybe he's going to come around and, like, kind of make himself a better person. And he doesn't. He's a piece of shit. Like, he just uses people to...
But he has that speech where you really think when he's like...
I might be a bad person. Or maybe I'm a good person who just did a bad thing.
And you really think of that, and then he throws her off the top.
Yeah,
Georgina Campbell throws her off, and then he's like,
himself.
Yeah, then he's like, I didn't even let go. You slipped. Like, he's gaslighting her again, and then the barbarian creature has one of the coolest deaths. That's one time where you're like, oh man, I like this guy. Then you're like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Then he starts to redeem himself, and you're like, okay. And then he does it again. You're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
So yeah, it is what it is in that point, and you're glad he gets got. So AJ from Barbarian, you suck too. Coming in at number 7, we have Cooper from Night of the Living Dead.
Oh my god!
Take your choice.
If I had to be in a house with this dude, I would just throw him out with the zombies.
And it's funny because at some points he is in the right, even though you hate it. We shouldn't leave the basement. We should stay down here. We should barricade it, and that's what they probably should have done. But he handled it so poorly. So when you see, especially in the remake, when he survives and Patricia Tallman sees him and she shoots him.
There's another one for the fire.
And like I said, both degrees of Cooper, whether it's the original or the remake, sucks.
Yeah.
But when you see this where he survived and she took him out anyway, I love that moment because she's still like, no, this guy was a huge piece of garbage.
Yeah, he's just one of those, a man that's for himself and only for himself.
Hits his wife.
He doesn't even treat his own family good.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bad person,
Right.
in my book. So number 6, we have the bus driver from Trick or Treat.
That Trick or Treat.
Yes. Trick
Whatever,
or
Ken.
Treat. Ken.
This fucking movie.
Yeah, like, this movie is a good movie, Kenneth. And you're going to end up on this list for talking about Trick or Treat. I'm just kidding. I mean, these poor kids.
It's evil.
It's
Pure evil.
horrible. Like, they, because they were different or
Special needs.
whatever, they just want to get rid of them and not have to deal with the, everyday shit that comes along
It's your
with,
fucking kid.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's your kid. They're a part of you. And this guy, for doing what he did, is a bad man.
Yeah, but I do like at the end when he gets his comeuppance and, trick or treat, and all
Yeah.
the kids are there. And then it turns into the comic book version. Like I said, am I a fan of this movie? No, I'm not. But I watch it
you
every
have to
Halloween.
yeah, because I make
And,
him.
her and the girls, we all watch it together. And, the girls get their Sam suckers and we sit and we watch it. And so I appreciate this movie for bringing my family together, and so we can watch it every Halloween. But this is, I think, the best of the anthology segments is the bus driver one. It's the one that I think maybe because I watched somebody do such a horrendous thing and then watch them get their comeuppance with the ghost kids or the zombie kids, whatever you want to call them. So
Yeah.
I think that is probably the strong point of the film. So I love watching him get what he gets. So
I mean, isn't that why we watch horror? We kind of live,
Vicariously
vicariously
through these guys, yeah.
these people that are getting rid of these horrible people that are on this planet. Like,
sure,
that's one of the reasons I love horror so much.
touche.
Yeah.
So number 5, you want to talk about? I think this one annoys everybody.
Yeah, he's
because we
just-
all went to high school with this guy.
We know this guy.
And it's Trent from
With
the Friday the 13th
fucking
remake.
cargo shorts. Like, I went to high school with a Trent. A couple of them.
Well, the funniest part to me about Trent is even his friends don't like him. Like, you
Yeah.
have this part about the chair.
Hi, my name is Trent. My daddy bent me over this chair and beat me when I was little, so you need to fix it.
God, I love Chewie and Lawrence so much. My dad used to beat me on this chair.
We laughed so hard
yeah.
at
But
that
Trent
part.
himself is just a fucking douche. Like the way he treats people, the way he talks. Like, you have perfect nipple placement,
Oh my
baby.
God.
He's just such a fucking tool
He's
bag.
one of those people that mommy and daddy pay for everything,
Mm-hmm.
has lots of money, and that's the only reason anybody even wants to hang out with him is because he's got cool shit.
Right. But like I said, everybody, I think,
Yeah.
went to school with a Trent. And if you didn't go to school with a Trent, you were the Trent.
You probably were.
So, and he's cheating on his girlfriend just because she wants to go help somebody that's in really
I
big
don't
need
think
of
that
help.
he just wants any reason to cheat on her because, again, he's one of those people that can just do whatever he wants.
yeah, that's
he can,
exactly
and get
it.
away with it because mommy and daddy will pay them off.
Yeah. So that is, Trent had to be on this list.
Absolutely. Number 4, we have one of the biggest bullies, and you hate her. You hate her in this movie, and it's Judy from Sleepaway Camp.
Which is funny because the actress is one of the kindest, nicest
Oh
people
yeah,
in the
she
world.
did a fantastic job with this character because most of the time when you act like this, they're the sweetest, nicest people in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, this character sucks. Like, she treated her so poorly and made her feel bad because she was different. And I don't like people like that.
She was
I hate
always
people like
fucking
that.
with Angela.
She's a real carpenter's dream. The ladder's a board and needs a screw. That's enough! Back off!
Yeah.
And then you get like her death with the curling iron, which is still one of the craziest deaths.
That would fucking hurt. But Judy, you deserve that shit. You were not a nice person.
Right. Yeah, that was rough
Yeah.
to watch. Thank God it was just done with silhouette
Yeah.
and shadow. Coming in at number 3, we have Margaret White.
One of the
mother
worst
in
mothers
Carrie.
in the entire world.
Yes. So the thing about Carrie is it's already hard enough for her.
Yeah.
Being at school and going through this. But when you have a mom that treats her the way she does, throws food at her,
So not only
locks
do
her in
you
a
get
prayer closet.
bullied at school, you come home and you get bullied by your own mother, the one that's supposed to protect you and tell you that everything is okay. And those people don't like you because you are who you are.
Right.
But she doesn't because she doesn't like who she is.
Yeah, and it's rough. It is a rough thing to watch her go through. But she does get that comeuppance at the end when Carrie finally takes her out. And then Carrie feels sorry. Mommy, I'm so sorry. But we're not. You
No.
you got what you deserved there.
Yeah, so number 2.
Talk about the biggest creep in the world.
We have Dr. Foley in Cult of Chucky. He is a disgusting, like he is one of those, he's supposed to be a psychiatrist, right? He's supposed to be someone that helps people, but instead he takes advantage of women, and he takes advantage of people that are
And
low.
putting on the high heels on her, and you know what he's gonna do.
He's disgusting, and when Chucky takes over her body and he stomps the shit out of his face, you're like, way to go,
Vindication.
Chucky. Yeah, like, good job.
Yeah, you're actually rooting for Chucky at this point. You're like, hell yeah, Chucky. It's bad when you find somebody worse than the villain. You're like, let's fucking go. Now, number 1, I don't think this is going to be a surprise to anybody that watches Sledgehammer Horror or knows Sledgehammer Horror. It's Mrs. Carmody from The Mist.
I would rather deal with all the fucking monsters outside than this bitch.
And it's bad when she starts to get her congregation around, and you're just like, oh, fuck. Here we go.
Yeah,
people are going to start following her.
Using fear to get people to follow her. And yes,
it works.
When Ollie shoots her, you're just like, way to go, buddy. Like, good job.
Love Ollie. And I love his apology. He's like, if there's any other way, he's like, I know.
I get it.
That's why I said thank you, Ollie.
I wouldn't have shot it, Dave. Not if there'd been any other way.
That's why I said thank you.
Which Ollie is one of our favorite side characters.
We love him. He's one that didn't deserve his fate, and we talk about this.
We flip-flop these ones.
Yes.
So yeah, Mrs. Carmody, that's an easy one. She deserved what she got, and that one should have been worse. It should have been a longer, more drawn-out death, honestly. She should have got pushed to the outside like she was trying to do to them. So
for sure.
That is our list, guys. So let us know in the comments, what are some characters we forgot? Who are some characters that deserved their fate that we did not talk about?
I'm sure there's a lot more out there.
Are there any on here that you think did not deserve their fate? Please let us know. We would love to know what you guys think. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.